Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode, another matchup in the potential newcomer tournament, and it's gonna be a good one. So first of all, if you haven't seen it, pretty sure most of you have. It's a tournament. I upload one matchup from this tournament once a day on my channel, besides Sundays. And then down in the comment, we vote for one character in that particular matchup to move on. Simply by typing the name of that character that you think has the better chance to be playable in Super Smash Brothers. We're pretty late into this tournament. There's a potential 71 games at the absolute most, but right now we're going to be going into game 64 today, so we're at the very tail end of this, so a lot of these matchups are going to be pretty difficult. So yeah, hopefully you can have a somewhat easy time to pick, but let's just jump into it. Let's go to the results from last week, which was game 60, which was Geno taking on Kazooie. What? Like, I'm fine all the way up into the video, and then I always cough for some reason. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Let's get to the results. This one is a lot closer than you actually think. Way closer, because Geno only had 98 and Kazooie had a whopping 17. So I mean, it was pretty close. At the very beginning, like literally the very beginning of the video, Kazooie showed up. It's like 11-2, and then Geno fans were just like Geno, voting for Geno, and then this was the result. So Kazooie, goodbye. Honestly, I thought Geno would win this one. I really did, and he almost got to 100 votes. It'd only be the third character to get to 100 votes. Shantae's done it 3 times, and Bandana Waddle Dee's done it twice. And both those characters are meeting in the Winners Bracket Championship, and I think they're on pace. I haven't actually checked votes yet, because that's not until like next Thursday or something, but they're well on their way. If not, they've already passed the triple digit. But anyway, just a fun little fact in case anybody actually cares. Probably not. But anyway, so Kazooie is now eliminated. 17 votes. You got no chance. Ouch. Alright, so Kazooie's gone, sadly. But Geno does move on, and of course, characters in the tournament have to be eliminated. That's the whole part of it. We're going until we have a winner. So, real quick, if anybody's wondering, I am still working out the last bit of details for characters for the new Echo Fighter tournament I'm doing on Monday. I'm still mulling over some of your guys' opinions and comments from the video I did yesterday. So thank you. It's been really helpful, and some of you are just like, this would not work, and I'm starting to agree with it, and I'm going to replace characters. But we'll see all that stuff on Monday. So let's get into today's matchup, which is game 64. Banjo Kazooie versus Geno. Some of the most, can I say most likely characters for third party, that is? At least some of the most speculated third party characters, and boy, what do I even say? I mean, at this point, what hasn't been said? Both these characters have made it this far into the tournament. Same thing with, I'm probably going to repeat this for like every matchup going forward, but these characters are extremely popular, very much speculated. Moveset is easily there. You could say the personality is there. Some argue like, how does Geno have a personality? He's a possessed puppet, and some people just kind of gravitate towards him. I think he'd be a really awesome addition. All these characters that are left in the tournament would make really awesome additions to the roster, and if I had it my way, everyone in the remaining tournament would get into the game, but sadly I don't make the game. I wish I did. I wish I had some input. That'd be really cool, honestly. But so I mean, what do you say? Geno, Banjo, they're both third parties. Geno's been wanted by the community and the fan base for so long. Sakurai's wanted him. We almost kind of got him in the Wii U and 3DS, but we got the Mii outfit instead. Now, then, who is it? Vergaben, the leaker, has been going around saying that there is going to be a new Square Enix representative, playable, to be, in Smash Ultimate, and a lot of people are like, okay, it's got to be Geno, right? Because you could bring up so many things. Like I just said, fanbase and Sakurai really wants him. He had the Mii outfit, so maybe Square's willing to, work with Nintendo, because I've kind of heard things. I haven't checked the, the legality of it, if you want to put it that way, but some people were telling me that Square absolutely does not want to put Geno in the game because he's a character that they have no plans to do anything with. And I can understand that, but if Nintendo's willing to just pay you for the rights to the character for a game, just do it. Put him in Smash Bros. And then build off of that for something or whatever. I don't know. It's a mess. But Geno, absolutely hands down, has to be one of the most likely characters. I think a lot of evidence for him. Same, maybe to a little lesser extent, you could say kind of Banjo. Again, fans really want him. Smash fan base, I just said that, but the fan base really wants him. Personality, moveset, he's popular. Phil Spencer from Microsoft has given his blessing to, say, hey, if the fans want Banjo and Smash, I'm willing to work with Nintendo to get something going. And then maybe that kind of reboots and restarts the Banjo franchise. That'd be really cool to see, honestly. But I guess it comes down to if Nintendo and Microsoft can work something out. I'm pretty sure they honestly could if they really sat down to do it. Banjo, again, stuff I've repeated, but there's nothing new for me to say this late into the tournament. I don't know. Banjo was, big on the N64. A lot of people love his platformer game, and he's kind of gone downhill. I kind of compared him to, like, Crash in a way. They were both, like, extremely popular. Crash was probably a little bit more popular just because he was kind of the face of a console, of Sony back in the 90s, and then they both kind of just went downhill after they kind of, I don't know, they just kind of fell. And then Crash recently had the Reignited trilogy, the Insane trilogy. I know Crash and Spyro are different, but he recently had his reboot series, his remake, and that's been doing extremely well. So maybe that's all it takes for Banjo. Maybe Microsoft is working on remakes of some old Banjo games. Possibly. It could happen. That would be kind of cool to see, honestly. Reboot that, and then if the sales, if they do well enough, push it into a brand new Banjo adventure. People would love that. That would be extremely good. Microsoft, especially, they always need first-party IPs because they only have, like, just a handful that's really talked about. Separate topic. Back to Banjo and Geno. So who do you vote for in this one, right? Who makes the most sense? I kind of think that there's slightly more evidence pointing towards Geno. So Geno gets my vote in this one. But I think this one should be really good because I've seen a lot of other polls and, just voting things. I don't know what to call them, but just other places where people are voting and, voicing their opinions. Banjo is like a top 3. Geno's a top 3. So this should be a really good matchup. Sadly, one of them is going to be eliminated next week. But like I said, all characters except one are going to be eliminated eventually. So yeah, let me know who you got, Banjo or Geno. This should be a good one. Geno has been creeping ever so closely to that 100 vote mark. Maybe he gets it this game. Maybe not. Maybe can he get back to maybe some point a rematch with Shantae and see if he can redeem himself because he got blown out by Shantae. And yeah, but can Banjo maybe clip that 100 mark? I think I've been talking too long, so I'm going to end the video. Yeah, anyway, that's all I got for this one. So yeah, who you got? Geno, Banjo. We'll find out the winner of this next Saturday, and then, yeah, kind of keep moving on from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.